How you guys doing? And thanks for tuning in to Wicked Warnings, your number one source for construction and emergency safety strobe lighting and equipment. And this is the very first video of 2026. What are we talking about here on our stainless bench anyways, while we're drinking our very tasty Form energy drink in blueberry? And if you know, you know on the Form energy drinks. We're talking about the bezel. That is a sound off bezel right there that takes a sound off 4x2 light. Now you can buy the bezel without the lights. You can buy the bezel with the lights. The lights that we sell are amber white. We can special order a single color, or we can special order a 3-color if you want as well. What we stock here all the time is amber white, which is capable of doing amber or white or a combination thereof, which is the most popular. Now, as far as the bezel, here's what it looks like. Get a little bit closer look. It's a nice plastic bezel, goes behind the third brake light, and it comes with new screws. I'm going to say that the factory third brake light screws are removed and used to attach the bezel to the truck. The newer, shorter screws are used to attach the factory third brake light back to the bezel. You can see 2 sets of screw holes here. Factory ones go in the deeper hole, and the new screw, the shorter screws on the third brake light go in the smaller hole underneath, right underneath there. Now, the lights mount here. Now, they're not going to come mounted. The purpose of this video is to show you what we can do in our custom shop here at Wicked Warnings. This is sold as a bezel with a couple of sound-off lights in bags, and you can program them any which way you want. Or you can have us attach the power wire like we did here. We program the lights. We set it all up for this customer, so it was an easy drop-in install. Now, he's going to be using his auxiliary switches. And by the way, just FYI, this bezel fits 2015 to current F-150s. And it also fits 2017 to current Super Duties, F-250 all the way through 550. Just FYI, that bezel fits all of the Ford aluminum cab trucks. Now, he wanted me to program it for him for a couple of different things. So basically, I'm going to put a screenshot at the end of this video of what we did for programming the actual config on our Config It programmer. I'll link to the programmer as well. It's not necessary, but it makes this job a whole lot easier. And what we did for him was we gave him a lot of options. The very first option he wanted, which I'm getting by powering, I have a 5-wire harness right here, my 18.5. It's red, black, white, blue, and yellow. That's it. It's 5 wires. Now, right now, you're seeing the action of black ground and red power for flashing. He requested a amber alternating flash pattern. Now, I have also connected the 2 green wires together and attached them to the blue. So if he wanted later to use our Config It programmer up at the switch on the blue wire, he could reprogram this whole setup from the switch. You don't need to take the bezel off if you take that pattern wire forward. So again, the 2 green wires are joined together and brought forward to allow programming later. But this is his amber flashing, alternating, just basic old strobe on the red wire, right? So we'll turn that off and we'll see what we give him on our white wire. When you power the white wire, you have 100% white flood. That's great for backing up or loading tools or whatever else you got to do, right? Everybody loves that. So now, off of that white wire, let's see what we happen when we power up the yellow wire. Now, that yellow wire gives me 100% amber flood. Very useful in an off-road high dust situation. Very useful in an off-road snow situation where you need that steady amber light. A lot of the Raptor guys are into that, you know, something to do with off-road racing, standard steady amber or yellow facing the rear. Sometimes guys will want 1 flashing and 1 steady. Totally easy to do. Let me know about that if you need help doing it. But you can have 1 flashing white. You can do all kinds of stuff. Like I said, you can even order these 3-color and integrate some red for brake lights if you want. Totally possible. We don't do that very often because it's a big pain in the ass, but it is possible. So now, let's see what happens if we give him the red power for strobes. And let's go ahead and tie also the white wire in as if we turned on the flashing amber switch and the steady white switch at the same time. So that would be red and white wire powered. I gave him a dual color flash. I mean, why the hell not, right? Make it pretty cool. This way he's got the ability to flash amber or flash amber and white. Well, let's see what happens if I give him the red strobe light wire with the amber steady on and white steady on. Now, this is all 3 switches. I set this up for an amber cruise, which is a dimmer amber. Now that's cool if he's just cruising around town or he just wanted something to kind of look like a parking light, maybe not quite as bright. This gives him the option of whether he wants a solid bright amber or a dimmer amber. I gave him both options, and I even gave him one more option, right? I mean, why not? So if I drop power off of the red wire and I illuminate power up only the steady white and steady amber together, I set that up as a white flash. You can do all the configuration on the app. You can set it up to do all different things. But the moral of the story here is with 3 trigger wires, you have 5 possibilities, right? 1 for each of the 3 triggers, and as well as 2 more. You could probably even program a 6th in there if you were a little bit tricky about how you did it. I'm going to play with these a little bit more, but a lot of possibilities with using the combination of switches. But there's basically 3 trigger wires, so you can get 3 switches to run these lights, to work them, and then you would, between the 3, get all of your different functions, which I believe is 5 or 6 total functions. Now, if I go ahead and drop off any of these and just go right back to the power, you can see again, that's just our flashing. We were able to do that. That's how we set it all up. I'm going to just show you the other end of the harness here. Of course, this is what I'm going to give him. It's my 18.5. We've tested it. He's going to see this video as well. And that's it. So that's gonna be like that. Now this 18.5, I just put 30-foot harness there. We may or may not include that in the kit. If it is included, take a look. It'll be noted. I think I'm going to start including it in the kit so you have everything that you need for this bezel kit. But as I said, it's completely customizable, a lot of different stuff. And just to be a little secret, you could also mount other lights on there, like a Thin X or other lights. If you wanted to just use the bezel and mount something else, it's definitely possible. But the sound off's really cool too. So whatever works for you there. Hopefully this went over all the details on this bezel. Again, pay attention to the screws. Pay attention when you mount it to make sure that these wires here kind of tuck in here and don't get pinched in here. They got to tuck here like that. See, don't let them get pinched behind there. Okay, don't pinch your wiring. Don't do none of that stuff. Be real cognizant here. And then here, you can see here, we put a little dab of hot glue right there to keep the wire down in there, but that's the channel where the wire is going to go there. So that's how this thing all sets up, and it's damage-free, drill-free, very easy to run the wire under the headliner. I've got a video all about that in our Akari listing about how to chase a wire from the 3rd brake light through under the headliner to the rear door, upper corner, down to the floor and forward. On almost all Super Duties, there's a rubber grommet on the passenger floor, which will allow your wire to drop straight out and come up on the under the hood for the auxiliary switches. F-150s are the same way usually, and or you can run right over to the driver's side and use your switches. So I hope this was good. Thanks for tuning in. It's a long video. I know it was 8 minutes, but this is a real good in-depth. I know you guys kind of like it when I go over stuff and really give you the how-to, the what's, the whys, and that's, I think I've mentioned damn near everything I can about this bezel, except one last thing. Before you mount the lights, if you have a painted colored truck, these are paintable. So you can order this bezel, prime it and paint it to body match your truck, which is mint when it looks nice on certain trucks. It's the standard black plastic that Ford uses everywhere, so it matches real good as is. But I tell you, on a white truck or a red truck, when you paint to match this, woo-wee, that's mint. So all of that, man. Hopefully you like this bezel. We stock them all the time. Got a good arrangement with Sound Off for the bezel and the lights. They're always going to be in stock. They're always going to be here, and they fit all those Super Duties and F-150s. So keep that in mind. And thanks again for tuning in to Wicked Warnings. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Again, first video of 2026 here in the shop. We're packing orders, trying to get everything done. It's Friday, January 2nd right now as I film this. We were going to take the whole week off, but we're here for you guys, and we are packing orders. I can see right here. You can see right over there. Got a whole table full of orders tagged up, ready. We're working on a UPS pickup for that. So, everybody, I hope you all had a great holiday season, and we're going to be back in the office officially on the 5th of January on Monday, but just wanted to get this video up to you now. Thanks again for tuning in. Bye.